Hello again. Thank you very much for joining me here on Movie Ninja. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about Denis Villeneuve's Dune Part One. This film is the latest adaptation of Frank Herbert's epic space opera, and it succeeds in far more ways than I ever expected. This is the story about how House Atreides is now given the stewardship over the planet Arrakis, most important planet in the known universe during the time of the Pradesha Emperor Shaddam IV, because this is the only place in the known universe that produces the incredibly important resource of the spice melange, which, among its many beneficial properties, is also chiefly responsible for the capability of interstellar, intergalactic travel. And without it, the entire aspect of commerce and political regency would completely dissolve. This film is it's grandiose, it's epic, and yet it's very austere and subdued. At no point did I ever feel like this was anything but a sincere representation of the source material. And it's very few films that can do that in and of itself with most, literary to screen adaptations. But at the same time, it is just so immersive because of the meticulous, excruciating lengths that the director has gone through. You are engulfed, not just in the production, in the actors' performances and in the script, all of the drama and the intrigue. You are transported to Arrakis. Extensive sets were built to encompass the actors and the actors in the setting, but also to allow the audience to really be immersed. You are very similar to the characters on screen. You are overwhelmed by Dune, by Arrakis. The set design and the pageantry of it all reminded me a lot of the golden era of the studio system. It reminded me a lot of biblical epics, like you would have the Ten Commandments or Ben-Hur. You had all of this pomp and all of this beautiful like presentation of this is very much a lived in universe. This is a place where we have the extensive ceremony, not the emperor, because he has better things to do, obviously, but we have his herald. We have the Praetorian Guard behind Duke Leto Atreides, just to hear a few words by the messenger of the emperor. We see the brutal, industrial, like practicality of Getty Prime with no aesthetic quality, or virtually none, I should say. And once again, on Arrakis, we are very much at its mercy, because very much like the characters on screen, we are so insignificant, even as audience members, that it's hard not to be just fully enthralled in this environment and the story that the characters participate within it. As far as performances, this is one of those few occasions. I can't single out anyone necessarily as far as the best performance, but neither can I refer to someone as I wish this performance was stronger. The entire cast gave comprehensive, excellent performances. There was no one who was particularly like lacking. This My review goes hand in hand with a solemn and sincere recommendation. If you have not seen this film, see it. This review also coincides with a first-time event for this channel for my reviews. This is the very first 10 out of 10. I feel after watching this that this production opens up possibilities for other science fiction films to raise the bar, to extend a different plateau to where I grew up, as many of us did. I grew up on a steady diet of lightsabers and phasers, and those franchises that gave us those those gadgets and whatnot. I mean, like they are entertaining. I do refer to them a lot, but we also, with Frank Herbert's Dune, we have this space opera that refers to a lot of very heavy and complex themes. What are the consequences of imperialism? What happens if all of the universe's prospects are given to a unilateral function and resource by one thing? Literally putting all of your eggs in one basket, What happens if you have a singular point of unilateral control? It could be an emperor, it can be a duke, a baron, what have you. What happens when we have such political exclusivity? And Paul, in this film, he sees the prospects. He sees what is coming forward. And from where we have the very beginning of these intrigues to where the film ends, and once again, this is Dune Part One. We don't know exactly when Part Two is coming. We know that it is. But from where we have it, we also have this very ominous idea of exactly like what types of abuses, what types of destruction, what kind of horrors can really take place when there is just one authority in the known universe. So, this is a 10 out of 10, and I would like to end this review with a request. Just speaking to just like whoever. I mean, I'm a nobody on the internet, but I think this should be something that this is a viable, hard contender for Best Picture. And this is something to where comedies, sci-fi, like various other aspects of like fiction, the final trophy is usually always given to a drama, for a variety of reasons, But this is one of those opportunities to showcase that the genre in and of itself can produce such wonderful fruit that we can actually see a new level of excellence. And so, I mean, yeah, they're gonna say, oh, it's grandiose and it's nothing the cynics will say like, oh, people just like it because of the special effects. People just like it because of the set design, the regalia, like that. Oh yeah, and all the explosions. So what if there's action? There was action in Spartacus. There was action in Gladiator. Don't for whoever is listening and whoever can sort of like contribute ideas to the table and say, hey, this deserves to be a solid contender. Not just genre-specific window dressing. Oh, it's sci-fi, so okay, we'll reserve it for a few technical awards and just let that be the end of it. It deserves more. The production deserves that recognition. The performances deserve that recognition. So please, I'm hoping. I've fallen off a lot over the years about following the Oscars, the Academy Awards, for a number of reasons. But I do believe that this is a film that deserves the highest form of recognition from the establishment. So, but anyways, that is my review of Denis Villeneuve's Dune Part One. What do you guys think? Did you see the film? Do you have a favorite scene? Do you have a favorite character? What are you hoping to see in the sequel? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for joining me here on Movie Ninja, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.